Yeah, hi guys, short video here about this Bio-Active Cyanuric Acid Reducer. Unfortunately, I've added too much cyanuric acid into the pool. That was because of a test strip which was not working really reliable. And so I have a reading of around 165. And so basically we have two options. Either we drain the pool or we use something like that. I've been doing quite some research. I've been in contact with the support of the seller as well for a couple of days. And now I think everything is prepared. Before using this product, you have to make sure that you follow the instructions really closely. Otherwise it won't work. So the pH has to be between 7.2 and 7.8. Alkalinity should be also in a good range, but if it's too low, it shouldn't matter. Mine here is around 50 ppm only. Chlorine should be below 5. I think even the lower the better. Mine is even close to 0 at the moment. Optimal would be between 2 and 3 ppm. Then also the pool temperature matters. For a perfect application should be around 65 or a little bit higher. Here in my case it's only around 62 because we had a couple of cold fronts, but the seller support told me it would also work when it's only in the higher 50s. Just takes a little bit longer. Maybe wouldn't finish the job in 1 week, but maybe rather a month or so. But I hope for some heat up in a couple of days. Make sure that you're not adding any chemicals in the last 24 hours before using that, and also not in the next 24 hours. After that you can use some basic chemicals. It's described here what you can use. For example, you can also start adding a little bit of chlorine to keep it at least in a 2 to 3 ppm range. Definitely keep it below 5. What's really important is to act really fast with such a product if you're not wanting to drain the pool, because when you have too much cyanuric acid, the chlorine won't really work to sanitize the pool anymore, and then it can happen that algae start growing, and this doesn't work with any algae treatment products. So I have here a bucket with a little bit of warm water because it's very cold. Also the water here from the faucet is really cold, but I add here a little bit more. So now I have a bucket half full of about lukewarm water. And so I open the package here. Make sure that you apply the right amount based on the size of the pool and the amount of cyanuric acid which you have in the pool. Here I have a 14,000 gallon saltwater pool and I'm using 8 ounces, the full package. That was the advice from the seller. The package itself is resealable, so you can also use it for a smaller pool, or you can repeat treatments if you're not using the full size. So I'm adding that here into this bucket and mix it till it's fully dissolved. So after 2 minutes of stirring, it has cleared up really nicely. I can see the difference now. It's not totally clear, but I think it has dissolved. I can't feel anything at the bottom anymore. So I think we are ready to pour it slowly into the pool. Okay, and so here we go. I pour it in here at the deeper end, slowly. Also a little bit from the other side. Checking if everything is really dissolved. I think it is, yeah. Looks pretty good. Okay, so that was it. Washing out the bucket fully. So I think the major work is done. We have to keep the pool pump running for at least 4 hours, but I let it run a little bit longer. I would say 6 hours maybe today. And then tomorrow I'll check the cyanuric acid level, adjust a little bit the chlorine, maybe also pH level. But I'm definitely not going to add a lot of chemicals. The best thing would be to keep it for a week without doing anything. And so that's the update 2 months after applying this product. And so the question is now, of course, how did it change the levels of the cyanuric acid in our pool? And I can tell you it was a huge success, at least for this company, because they sold me this and got the money, but unfortunately not so much of a success for me because it didn't change the cyanuric acid levels, not even a bit, not by a single number. And by the way, that's the second package, and as you can see, it's empty, so I poured it into the pool. So that's the good thing. I have been always in contact with this company right from the beginning, even before using the first package, and so I've been talking to them a lot about the numbers in my pool, about the chemicals, about everything. I really wanted them to confirm that everything is right. Chlorine, pH, alkalinity, also regarding water temperature. Water temperature has been at around 65 when I applied it. It went a little bit down, but they confirmed that it shouldn't be a problem. It just takes a little bit longer. Then about a week later, temperature increased about to 70, for a few days even 75, then went down again. I would say on average it was between 65 and 70. So pretty much meeting their standards, but it really did nothing in 2 full months. The good thing is that the pool is still in good condition. I mean, the water, there's no algae grow, there's absolutely nothing. I've even heated up the pool once because I had to make a review, and I've been able to use it absolutely no problem, didn't feel anything, used it maybe for 2 or 3 hours. I really didn't feel anything, that's the good thing. And the pool didn't turn bad or so, but of course the temperature is pretty low and we have a saltwater pool, which I think helps also a little bit. I kept the chlorine level very, very low. So I had the salt generator on the lowest level, and chlorine was always between 1 and 2 ppm actually. By the way, after applying this, I had the chlorine generator turned off for 2 days. Only after that turned it on again. Now, when I apply this today, pool temperature shows 69 degrees Fahrenheit and the weather should be nice and warm next couple of weeks here. So I'm not expecting that it's going back anywhere close to 65, probably staying at around 70 or so. Maybe making another video. Of course, you can also ask me about how it's developed after using the second package, but for now I'm super disappointed. Definitely a huge fail, and I really can't find anything which I've done wrong. I've been always in contact with this manufacturer, and also they couldn't show me anything what I did wrong. I really made everything according to their description. Yeah, regarding the description, there's something a little bit weird here in the back. I don't know if you can read that here, but it says the ideal pH range is 72 to 76 for usage and testing. And the next sentence is the ideal pH range is 72 to 78 for usage and testing. So they have 2 times exactly same sentence, except from the high range or upper boundary says once. In the first sentence it says up to 7.6, and in the second one it says up to 7.8. So if you're a manufacturer investing a lot of time and money into developing such a product, then put it on the market, sell it, and there's such an error here in the back. 2 times exactly same sentence but with different numbers. I don't know. I'm a little bit in doubt here. Another thing is I went of course to Leslie's, checking the numbers every week to see the progress or to see the non-progress. And I've been talking a couple of times to different sales agents at Leslie Pools, and the only thing what I heard from them is that this stuff is not working. So the only thing I could do is to drain the pool, fill it with new water, and then it will reduce the cyanuric acid, which has happened naturally already a little bit because we had quite some rain about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then I got confirmation here in this Leslie's pool water analysis. So it went down from 160 to 140. By the way, something about draining the pool. I've been thinking a lot about that. Draining an in-ground pool can be quite some safety issue. I would definitely not recommend to do it alone. Always get the help of a pro. Except there's one thing which you could do, and I'm now thinking about doing that too, and that's just pouring water inside and then leave the water running off. Of course, it doesn't have exactly the same effect as first draining and then adding fresh water, because of course also some of the fresh water will then flow away, but over time you can still reduce the cyanuric acid just by doing that, and you will never have an empty pool, or at least having much lower pool water level, which puts you at risk for some damage. One last thing I wanted to mention here is that I found a crazy review, I think it was on Amazon, about this product. Somebody saying that after applying this product, the pool has turned into something crazy, that this product has turned the cyanuric acid into something much worse than that, which is almost impossible to remove from the pool whatsoever. I don't know, maybe you can still find this review on Amazon. I also can't tell you how legit this is. Maybe it's just from a competitor or so, can always be the case, I don't know. But at least this has not happened to me. That's also the good thing. But I would say that's it for now. Unfortunately, not real good news. No easy task if you're in the same situation. Maybe also something regarding the test strips. I've been using the EASYTEST test strips, and this is what caused the whole issue. The test strips are not too bad actually for everything except from cyanuric acid. Regarding cyanuric acid, it totally failed. So if you're looking for something reliable regarding test strips measuring cyanuric acid, then that's my recommendation. Leslie's Pool 5-in-1 test strips. They are a little bit more expensive, but you can also save a lot of money by preventing such issues. And so I saved a couple of dollars here, but now I spent hours and a lot of money on this product here. So also a little bit my recommendation, rather go with something more expensive here regarding the test strips. But I would say that's it for now. I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. I also created this video to create a little bit of a platform in the hope that people who are in the same situation will leave a comment about their experience regarding this product, or in general regarding lowering cyanuric acid levels in the pool. So whatever you have, please write everything down into the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.